Hello and welcome to the latest episode of MEP Engineered Online. I'm editor Tom Oxtoby, and speaking with us today is Rabab Hussain, who is Associate Director for MEP at Ramboll. Rabab, thank you for joining us. How do we find you today?
Thank you, Tom. Yeah, it's really good. We are in the office and things are looking positive. So hoping for the great year now going ahead.
Great stuff, great stuff. It's been almost a year. I can remember being backstage with you after you collected the award for MEP Mechanical Project of the Year at the 2019 awards for the Hindu Temple, of course, on behalf of Ramboll. How have the past 12 months been for you professionally since we?
Yeah, it was great to receive the award last year for the Hindu Temple. And from there, it's really going well. We are really busy. For the last 12 months have been really busy. And we can proudly say that Ramboll have been associated with the iconic project during this time. And we have been involved in the bigger major scale projects such as Avenues Riyadh, for which we have completed the detailed design during this first half of the year. Another ongoing mega project is the Avenues Khobar, which includes the detailed design of the mall, mixed-use tower and a hotel. We have been also involved in other projects within UAE and KSA, and recently we won another projects in KSA and some work in UAE. So it's really going good for the last 12 years after our awards, and we are looking forward to it. So though busy, but we have faced challenges also due to this pandemic situation. We have redefined our strategies to remain committed to our client. During this unprecedented times, it's very important to keep the team's morale high to ensure the delivery to the highest standard of design on time without hindering the quality. And in Ramboll, we have ensured the mental well-being of the people also should be on the top priority as they are our asset. So as a MEP director, in this period, my priority is to foster a positive team-oriented approach and the environment. And I believe by doing so, my team is able to deliver a great result while working under pressure in order to meet the demands of the client. And during this time, we can see the work can get stressful. However, our team member should be satisfied with her or work with the overall positive environment. And I'm constantly supporting my team. And as Ramboll, we are supporting our staff as they are our key asset, and we are seeing, and they are the reason behind our success. So overall, the last 12 months have been a quite busy year for us till now, with some downtime during this 100% lockdown. That's all.
And as you said, an unprecedented year. You've spoken a lot to your team and learned a lot about people that make up Ramboll. Can you touched on some of the projects you picked up in KSA, been working on in KSA? Can you expand on those a little bit and tell us, what the first half of this year specifically?
See, the first half of the project, what we are having for the Avenues Riyadh, that is a really mega project. We have completed the detailed design. It's like a 5 towers what we are having, and that's what we have nominated also for this year's award. So that's really great to go ahead with that one. So we are really busy with that. Another mega project what we are having is the Avenues Khobar Mall, which is a mall and the mixed-use tower and with the Four Seasons Hotel. Uh, and another project what we have been working on the DCH and the other IMA projects as well. And recently we have also got King Abdulaziz Al Hamra project also in KSA. So it's a really busy first half, we can say, because we have all the project submissions ongoing with the real big projects what we have.
And how has the current climate shifted your perspective as associate director of MEP and talking to your team? Like specifically, where have you tried to look for innovation to adapt to the challenges?
And yeah, so coming to the innovation and really, going ahead with this one, Ramboll have embraced the new norms and the team is geared up and we are fully capable to overcome the challenges of the online working. And during this year, the growing demand is more innovative solution will require a really change of process and upskilling our employee. Our biggest challenge is to stay ahead of the competition in rapid evolving market by adopting the latest technology. We have already begun to stay ahead of the game as we have strong global support. Hence, we remain committed to our client to deliver the quality package, hence maintaining clients' confidence. Company is really investing significantly in innovation and technology to keep the staff ahead of the trend and give our client the best solution without hindering the quality. Our global team is organizing regular training session for our staff in coordination with our international software agencies and supplier. Our engineering team is developing more automated and innovation solution for MEP calculations, space planning, circuiting, coordination. We are continuing implementing digital solution by implementing digital markups and the digital process for our QA/QC review, because QA/QC review is like a backbone for our delivery. So we really don't want any downtime as well. And we have never seen a downtime also in this difficult time. As company, we are having a really strong IT platform. The IT system of our employee has been upgraded for all our employee. We have make sure even with the 100% lockdown, if they're working from home, all the IT system, all the speeds, everything we have upgraded not to lose any downtime. We have adopted a cloud-based BIM model for all our projects where people can work remotely on single platform and can do effective coordination with the different consultant. From MEP perspective, a key challenge is to constantly maintain a positive position of knowledge and leadership across the emerging trend. And now we can see such a use of smart technology system, new materials and tool. And with the region, we are really seeing the region is really embarrassing the green technology, and really the region is moving towards a modular standard now. So we have emphasized the importance of the way we design MEP system on this surrounding areas, considering the green building and the modular. We have embraced the latest technology by taking hands-on approach on learning about the most recent systems available. And also we are very much regularly conducting seminars to keep our employee updated. We are also in constant contact with the authorities to ensure the company has adheres to the highest international standards of the MEP design and construction in the view of COVID-19. So we are constantly regular touch with the DIVA, with the municipality, with even in Abu Dhabi, we are in constant touch with the Abu Dhabi municipality and ADDC for this modular and green building as well. And as a firm, we can see we are fully equipped BIM provider for our client. We have experienced technician who undergoes the best Revit and BIM training in order to sustain the highest level of proficiency and quality across the department. And we have hired the digital lead also to ensure the best results.
That's quite a multifaceted strategy, Rabab. Do you think this new heightened importance of MEP and HVAC systems because of the way that they can help mitigate health crises in the future? Do you think that's really ramped up the sort of gravitas of your role?
Yes, exactly. So what we will see, apart from this digital innovative technology, which is as a whole leading the MEP team, and we are not facing any downtown, already considering this COVID situation with this for the clean environment. So we have realized, we have seen the importance. Even we are happy that client is also emphasizing, the role of MEP, and they are really considering the role of MEP. We are playing a really very important part, and the design, we know that design should implement the strategies to have the clean and the safe environment. And already considering this pandemic condition, we are already implementing the strategies as a part in our MEP design. And some of the examples, like a few examples I will just share with you, is in the MEP design what we are implementing is like purging sectors. We are included in FAHU heat field recovery section to avoid cross contamination, and that's already we are implementing in our recent projects in coordination with the client. And recommending upper room irradiation, so installing the UV lamp at high levels to disinfect the wall and the room surfaces. And also we are recommending UV lamps in FAHU and FCU downstream of cooling coils for disinfection of airs. And already in our specification and in our design, we are providing the filters of minimum efficiency reporting value, what you can short term in you can say MERV13, to improve particle air filtration in FHU, and specifying filters and the replacement and disinfecting and cleansing of the cooling coils, condensate, drain pipe, filters, grills, diffusers at a very frequent interval. So we are clearly specifying all that in our design and in our specification. And also further to the above, we are looking at various design aspects and additional measures for the clean environment, such as to avoid or minimize air's recirculation in consideration with the cost impact. Definitely when we are having the any new implementation in the design that is having the cost implementation and the cost impact, sorry, and the space planning. So we are implementing this system in our current design on ongoing projects, definitely in close coordination with the client, not to have like a major cost impact, but to have a very efficient design. So what we can see in the view of this COVID-19, there is still no international or the local updates with any direction or the instruction. And we are what the recommendation is, so still we are following the recommendation and the available studies based on the ASHRAE document for the airborne infectious disease. So we hope international code updates from ASHRAE SIPSE will be releasing soon with a clear direction on this one. But whatever is the best possible with our knowledge, with our global expertise, with the international bodies, we are implementing the best to have the clean and safe environment, and the strategies we are implementing as a part of our MEP design.
Brilliant, and it certainly is extensive, Rabab. Thank you so much. That's all we have time for today. I'd like to once again say thank you for sharing your time and insight with us.
Thank you so much.
And of course, thank you viewers for tuning in, and we will see you on the next episode of MEP Engineered Online.